Hello, dear viewers. I'm so happy to come live on Purna Wellbeing channel and with Purna Wellbeing Samvada. This is the Women's Day celebration week, and you would have been seeing a lot of mails and videos that I am sharing. And the whole objective is to raise consciousness of women on towards self-care and well-being. Because we play so many roles, and in all of that, what gets at times neglected is the role we play for ourselves. So, with this theme, today with me is a special guest, Manika Mittal. Welcome, Manika, to Purna Wellbeing page.
Thank you so much, Deepa. I'm glad to be
Welcome.
part of this.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Manika is a fashionista by education. She's a senior leader. She is the assistant vice president buying and merchandising in More Retail Private Limited. And the most beautiful part is she's an adventurer and a seeker. I know her since 2007. We worked together, in fact, in Madura. And of course, with her intelligence and her merit, she has grown up the corporate ladder. But what really touched me was a few days back in my recent interaction with her. I was fascinated how she finds time for her children to play, how she finds time to blog, how she finds time to nurture her team members, how she finds time for herself and her pursuits and her seeking. And so I felt inspired to call her on and to celebrate her and so that we can all know her better. So welcome once again, Monica.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Deepa. And like we were chatting before, I think that
Hmm.
interaction is very special and it brought back a lot of memories and, it got me time to reflect back. And it's very rare that you get that chance to reflect back. So thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think reflection is a gift. So true. So yeah, I'm thinking of feeling good right now that you're live and we're going to have a very beautiful conversation. So, if you could share your journey of bringing this balance of devoting time to yourself along with focusing on your achievements and your growth.
Yeah, so I'll start from Deepa, if it's all right. I'll start from maybe 2007,
Yes,
and
sure.
I think before that life has been good, had good education, very good upbringing, nothing to complain about. I feel blessed. And then came 2007. Why it's special? Because that was the start of my career,
Yeah.
just after I had passed out from NIFT. And here I was up in the open world. And the only, I still remember, the only dream I had was that want to be independent and I want to earn for myself.
Hmm.
Somehow this thought was put in my mind that to be independent is very important. And once
Hmm.
you get there, that is one milestone achieved. And to me,
Hmm.
2007 was that year. And I cannot feel prouder. But when I joined Madura, and I did multiple roles there, like any new joinee, enthusiastic, excited to do various things. Anybody brings in anything, and we would jump at that opportunity. Had so much fun with the batch of all of us joining together at Madura, and thanks to you, we had a really good time.
Yes.
um, uh, Spent almost 4 years there, and I got to learn a lot. I think somewhere what I had studied in my college and what I had seen around, I could apply myself, and I could see that this is something I enjoy. More than anything, I was enjoying what I was doing, and I realized that it's been 4 years, and I must do something else. I must take another break to do another part of learning. And there's when, and I still remember, Jitu was the brand head, and he called me once and he said, I know you're very ambitious, I know you want to grow faster and you're hungry. I want you to take a break and do an MBA first. And I wrote my GMAT, got through ISB, Indian School of Business, Hyderabad. And I took that break, took that punt, and went for my MBA. I cannot explain, Deepa, how important that 1 year was in terms of really putting together all my thoughts on learning, on interaction, what matters, what not. There was so much. And so that 1 year holds a very special place, not just professionally, but personally. I met my husband there. Um,
Oh,
so Anant and me, we met in ISB. And from there, I joined Aditya Birla Group Leadership Program. And I came to Mumbai. I did various stints in various businesses. Ultimately, I got a very good opportunity in More, which is a food and grocery, which was the food and grocery business of Aditya Birla Group. Um, I joined that there as an EA to the CEO, which was a strategy kind of a role. Did various projects, and my then boss, he really gave me a lot of opportunities to learn, and and to, what do you say, wo haath ganda karna. So
huh.
just get immersed in whatever comes your way, and that's when the real learning happens. I still remember he said once to me that uh, Manika, if you really want to learn food and grocery, you have to go and run a store. And
Hmm.
here I was an MBA thinking I have 4 years of experience and I have to go and run a food and grocery supermarket store, basically kirana ka dukan. And I did that for 10 days. I went to Delhi. My parents were in Delhi then. And my parents were also wondering, what is she doing? Waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, going to saying I have to open the store at 6 a.m. and receiving fruits and vegetables and whatnot. So, but what I learned in those 10 days, I don't think I learned in that 3 years, first 3 years. So, did
Yeah.
that role for about 3 years, and then got promoted as category head, processed food. Very exciting category. Got to interact with a lot of FMCG brands. Did well. Got to manage a team. That was my first experience to
First.
have a big team, and a lot of expectations, a lot of suspicion, a lot of I think I got to handle that bit. I got to learn by doing it. Did that for about 3.5 years, and today I am, as you introduced me, I'm the AVP of buying and merchandising. I'm handling general merchandise and CDIT category, and I have a team size of 18 people, handling decent size of business. And yeah, so here I am today. This is my career been. Parallelly, as I told you, when I got married, I have two little girls. One is 5-year-old Meera, and another is 2-year-old Kavya. And somehow my career and my personal life kept, intermingling, and the learning from one to another kept happening.
Beautiful.
And and that is what I'm enjoying the most. Uh,
Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
yes.
So, I mean, as you're rightly saying, you do, and you're a senior leader. You play many roles, maybe roles at home, roles in the society, roles at work. So, how does your daily life, your day, typical day look like?
Sort of a working day, Deepa. I'll get up in the morning. I usually take I get up about at least 15-20 minutes before my girls wake up. They are a very early riser, so that I can have time to myself and plan for what I'm going to do in the day. That really helps because then I'm not rushing and I'm not panicking. I start with that. I'm not I don't drink tea, but I have my honey and lemon, and I'll just again and go through my day. Then my girls wake up, and then we all have our hugs for the day, and this and that, and okay, what do you want to do? And I think while they play in the house, I prepare for the day. I prepare for their school. I prepare for my own office. And if anything, now thanks to COVID, I've started to cook. So if I have to make something special, I'll go and do that. Um, come 8:39, I think our breakfast is all done. My work starts. and there is where I usually have my day pre-planned, rather my month pre-planned. I call it the work plan for the month, and my week gets defined closer to that week. So a Sunday
Yeah.
I'll have my Monday to Friday set, so what meetings I have, and for that also I have a way which works for me. So my most important thinking meetings I keep it in the first half of the day, because that's when I feel I'm most active. Anything leading to a follow-up or an execution-led kind of a meeting, I keep it in the second half. Um in the middle, I take a lunch break, and these days I'm at home with my daughter, who also has a lunch break at the same time. So we share a good lunch break for about half an hour, 45 minutes. We'll chit chat, we will crack a joke, we may do something, read a book. Then we get back, and in the evening, I usually try and take a break at about 6 o'clock. So I don't like to schedule anything at that time. I'll prepare for whatever, or tell whatever needs to be made for dinner, and I'll take my daughters down, and that's my break time, really, where I don't think about anything else. I literally play with them, uh, barring one odd day where there's a call or there's a meeting. Leaving that aside, but I'll play with them, and there are a lot of other girls who come down. I'm saying girls because actually all her friends are girls, and I've been wanting her to have some, the same age group boys as well, but they're all girls in this apartment. And so we all play together. We come back up, and we take a breather, and I get back to if I have some work left. Otherwise, we all have family dinner, family time together. And one thing I want to share, in the end of the day, we do most days we do it, is what are we thankful for today. So my daughter starts it, Meera, and she tells what is she thankful for. She'll ask my younger daughter. She can't talk much, so she'll say some word here and there, and we'll make fun of it. Then I'll tell, and then my husband will, and that's how we end the day. So this is my typical day: a 9 to 6 kind of a work with a 1 hour break in the middle, and with a lot of, like you heard, family time, which is thanks to
Yes.
COVID.
Yes.
Earlier was not so much.
Yes, yes, beautiful, and very beautiful, because morning you start the day by meeting yourself in silence, those 15 minutes, and whatever you're doing, you're meeting yourself,
Yes.
and then you're meeting your children in the morning, afternoon, and evening, quality time, even if it's 45 minutes, 1 hour, and the end of the day is so beautiful, so beautiful. I actually see what you said, no, your personal profession. It's hand in hand.
Yeah.
It's not two compartments. I almost see like they're hand in hand. And
Correct.
that must be bringing you a lot of well-being, isn't it?
Yes, yes. But this was not easy, Deepa. I think somewhere I never saw this happening when I was growing up in career. Like I didn't see a lot of leaders, women leaders, I'll say specifically, who would share about their personal life or who will keep it together. I thought there was, or I think there is, a bit of a taboo of not talking about it, because if you
Yeah.
talk about
Being
it,
vulnerable. Yeah.
yeah, you're vulnerable, you're weak. um, but I couldn't do the latter, literally, and when I started doing this, it worked for me. So
Mm.
I didn't
Mm.
try and keep it separate then.
Superb. And that's where we are inspired. That's how you be an inspiration. Beautiful, beautiful. So definitely, like you said, this is not easy, so many roles, so many complexities. And I fundamentally believe that because we are in roles and complexities, we do get thrown out. The outside impacts our inside. And I also believe that certain practices that we have holds us in good stead, and we bank on them. So what have those first of all, do you have such practices, and what have been those practices for you which ground you, which anchor you, which keep you anchored? Could
um,
be daily, weekly, annually, whatever.
so like, and this is just 1 year old, but that really helps, is my 30 minutes. I literally do 30 minutes of workout. Okay, it can be anything. It can be my yoga exercises. It can be, I am on cult, so I use that. Um, but that adrenaline rush which I get. I used to do earlier swimming, which used to give the similar feeling, but now you're not allowed to, so I don't have that luxury. But
Yeah.
that half an hour, even howsoever tired I am, I'll push myself to do it because I
Yeah.
know when I'm done with it, that energy which comes back, what it throws
Yes.
at me, it's amazing. That's
Yeah.
one. Two, the evening time with my girls, and sometimes I cannot do it, and I know how tired I feel if I'm not able to do that. That's my
Wow.
unwinding. Them pulling my hair, me running behind them, giggling, and just laughing like crazy as if nothing else matters. I think I somewhere that I think brings a lot of positive
Yeah.
energy.
So you become a child with them.
Yes. There's another
Wow.
annual practice we do is take a vacation, and me and my husband, we both have a common sport. Actually, it's his sport. I got adopted to it. It's diving, and I've seen whenever I've snorkeled and I dive, um, I am at so much peace that I have never felt that before ever in anything else. But that's an
Wow.
annual thing. It's not something which we can do
Every
very
year
different.
you visit a
Yes,
location.
yes,
Wow.
yes.
Which was the last one you went to?
Last one was Oman, but coming up is Maldives in March.
Oh, super. Yeah, you did mention you're taking a break.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, it's beautiful that you are very clear, you're very aware that these practices help you. And I think this is the thing. Many of us already do it, but we don't know that it brings us energy, that it revitalizes it, re-energizes us, de-stresses us. So, not for those who are watching and who will watch later, identify those one or two practices that really re-energize you and do that again and again and again and again. And that really is something that will help you. And it has helped me and it's helped Manika and maybe all of us. Thank you so much, Manika, for sharing that. So, I mean, we're just a few minutes to close, and just before you close, I want you to share if you have any message to so many of those aspiring women who are on the path of success with well-being, but are still grappling, may not have reached there, or may have reached there but are seeking for more better ways. Any message you have?
I think it's a myth that we cannot have it all. Um, we can. We need to decide of what and how. I think that's the message I want to leave everyone. I still remember one of my junior colleagues who was in my team. She came to me and she said, Manika, I want to have a happy life, married life with kids, and have a job. Is it possible? Because
Yeah,
that
wow.
point in time, couple of our senior leaders, women leaders, at least she didn't have that inspiration in the organization available, and she thought it's not possible. And I couldn't answer her straight. I thought I'll have to lead by example. Um,
Yes.
and but I truly believe once you know what truly brings happiness to you, to your inner self, you can have it all.
Yes.
That's the message I
Beautiful.
want.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. It is a myth. I agree with you. We don't have to leave anything to pick the other. We can have this and that, and it's the and not the or.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
beautiful.
absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us, for sharing a part of your life. And we celebrate you, Monica. And we really celebrate the courage, the determination, everything, every quality that has made you who you are today. And wishing you all the best. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you so much, Deepa, and wish you all the best too. I think your initiative is bringing all of us closer.
Yeah,
And like I was telling you in the beginning, if we all don't celebrate each other, then who will? And we should do this. So thank you so much.
thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.